Imagine a time where kids are not forced to meet a quota of push ups and sit ups and can focus on their core classes. Would your high school years have been easier if this was so? With the support of parents and other members of society, we could make a difference in changing students' lives for the better. Physical education classes being removed from a student's schedule would reduce students' loathing of physical activity, increase student success in the classroom, and allow for taxpayer money to go to more helpful education programs. Did you ever personally hate being forced to do some mindless physical task, such as running around a gym until the teacher felt like it? What if this could have been prevented? Hello, everyone. My name is Nicholas Barber, and I am a student at Georgia Military College and Jones County High School. I have taken a physical education class and know from personal experience that it is rigged for those who are already physically fit. I watched as many of classmates struggled and made no progress to hit the mark that was deemed acceptable. Students who are not star athletes feel discouraged and begin to develop a hatred for physical activity. I know what it is like to have to take the class and to not, and I understand that I found it much easier to want to participate in physical activity when it wasn't being shoved down my throat. Students are pushed away by the unfavorable ways that physical activity is approached in gym class, such as violent sports. One article mentions how the National Association for Sport and Physical Education recommends that schools do not have dodgeball and other sports as part of the gym curriculum for this reason. Teens are also embarrassed to wear gym clothes and become so worried about their appearance instead of the actual physical activity. Many students do not want to have to worry about such problems that are brought by gym class. Studies have shown that students are less interested when physical activity is forced upon them. A fellow student in my gym class wanted to play sports, but before the season started, he was being forced to do push ups and sit ups. He ended up not becoming interested in sports because he did not see how it could be any fun since gym class wasn't. Over the summer this year, he has gained roughly 25 pounds, so gym class has made an impact in his life and future for the worse. There is only so much time in the day, and those who hate gym and like gym still must allow the class to get in the way of their academic success. Success in the classroom is increased when one does not have to worry about a gym class. The time spent on actual classes is being drained by a physical education course and for little to no benefit. A study by educationnext.org projects that the average reported level of physical activity is 16 minutes per day, which has little to no effect in the number of calories one burns. The time could be used much more beneficially to focus on core classes. One less class can help clear students' minds. Gym affects a student's GPA, which impacts opportunities one will further have in life. Students should not have to bear such stress focusing on this unnecessary class messing up their life. One may suggest that physical activity helps students become more concentrated and mentally sharp, which is true. Harvard University has proven that exercise helps memory and thinking through both direct and indirect means. But they also mentioned that it takes 120 minutes of moderate intensity exercise for this to take effect. No gym class I have been in was 120 minutes. The amount of exercise that takes place in a physical education class is not enough to fall under that statistic. The money spent on gym equipment could be better spent on actual academic programs that could benefit students. Penn State suggests investing in more academic resources, after school activities, or even healthier lunches, which they deem seems like a better allocation of funds. There are music programs that could be invested in, or more money for laboratory experiments. Many political figures across the nation push for money to be invested in public school systems. This will make all political sides happy. The amount of money a gymnasium costs can set many school programs for years. These programs are more beneficial because students can enrich their minds with more knowledge that cannot be met with in a gym class. It is a clear the money could be going to better things, and something should be done to stop the waste of taxpayers' money. The disdain for physical activity, academic failure, and waste of tax dollars can be avoided by eliminating the need for a physical education course across the board at the high school level. While gym class cannot be wiped out in an instant, pushes towards it being optional will help. With this being said, contacting your senators and school board members about this issue will help change students' lives for the better and aid in your tax dollars going to the right place.